Welcome back to my channel. So I'm doing a full analysis of what we're predicting for this week. I've been out for some time because I was on a losing streak. I needed to know why, but I've gotten through it. Now I will start with DXY. Actually, now there are three questions you should ask yourself: where is price coming from? Where is price going to? And where is price currently? Now, what do I have here? I have a shift in market structure here, which shows me what external range liquidity from this area here as external range liquidity for the monthly time frame. Using my Fibonacci from this high to this low, I know that I'm on what a discount level. Don't forget also I have a structure here that we're expecting price to still pull down here, right? But looking at this is the current one that we have here. I have a fair value gap here, 1 month fair value gap, 1 MN FVG. This 1 month fair value gap, meaning I'm looking for a bullish momentum that price will get here with what an order block here, and it might take weeks or some months for price to get to that level. Now you can put a line here just to remind that this 50% of the monthly time frame order block. Where is price currently? This is the last candle that took out this high above here, signaling to us that price is kindly on the bullish move, right? Because this high was being taken out with a full body. Now coming to this direction here, looking at this weekly time frame, what do I have on the weekly time frame? There's a shift of market structure here for a buy side liquidity, right? A change of character there. And what do I have? I have an order block here with also a volume fair value gap. And don't forget, on the higher time frame, we were also told that fair value gap and other blocks are something that's very, very powerful on the higher time frame. Looking at the weekly time frame, you can realize that you're on a discount level. So I'm expecting price to buy up and clear this high, right? Buy up and clear this high. Now, if I go to my daily time frame, on my daily time frame, if you observe that I think last week price did a very big jump, that means like the opening of the candle, and this high was being taken out. I'm using the major structure because structure comes in two ways. We have the minor and we have the major structure. But sometimes the minor structure doesn't really hold so well. But lately I'm trying to focus more on the major structure. And what do I have here? I have a full order block here, which price did what? Took out a little bit of inducement. That's a form of liquidity. Now I went down to my 4 hours time frame. On my 4 hours time frame, that what gave me an assurance that that was a full liquidity. There was a change of character there on the 4 hours time frame here. There was a change of character. Not to get analysis paralysis, I put my whole focus on the daily 4 hours and 1 hour time frame. Now, on the 4 hours time frame, I was expecting price to come down here. This is an order block. 4 hours OB. And if you had gone down to 15 minutes, you would have still seen an entry right here, but price would have taken you out again. But I'm looking at what 1 hour time frame. Normally, I was also on a trade, but I closed it because I wasn't understanding what was going on. But there was a shift of market structure here. But now there's another shift of market structure here on a 1 hour time frame. Now, from this low to this high, if I look in very well, I'm seeing what? I'm seeing a fair value gap aligning with what? Two fair value gap aligning with what? A mitigation block. 1 hour time frame with a mitigation block, right? Now, I'm expecting price to come down to this level and pull up again. Sorry, and pull up again. Do you see it? Now, another question you should be aware of is we're expecting price to come down here and pull up. That's the first point. So if we're expecting price to be strong and to be bullish for USD pounds, USD dollar, we have to go down. The mistake I made was, normally I'm focusing more on, where's my typing, more on EURUSD and GBPUSD. Now recently I started practicing checking the strength of which pair to trade. And looking at this, I know that price here wants to come down, because sometimes you're very confused on whether I should trade GBP or USD or EUR USD. And looking at this whole scenario, right, I can see that price has done a shift of market structure on a 4 hours time frame. I'm expecting price to clear this low here, meaning what you would you do? You just come in here, put a box EUR GBP, meaning if price sells, that means GBP is strong and EUR is weak, meaning if USD dollar if USD dollar is going to be strong and GBP is going to be GBP, let's assume an example I want to give now so you can understand this concept. USD is strong, right? That means we can only do weak for strong. That means EUR and USD goes. So my whole focus now is going to be Euro USD. So what am I doing? I'm waiting for a shift of market structure which has taken place here already on a 1 hour time frame. That's what I'll be waiting for. Shift of market structure on a 1 hour time frame, and I'll use my Fibonacci from this high to this low. If price there close here and this big fair value gap is left vacant, I might take it. And if price doesn't close and this fair value gap is vacant, I will use this one. So I just have two fair value gaps I'll be focusing on. So I hope this video was very helpful and very impactful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ask your questions on the whole analysis I predict this week. We're expecting more sales for this based on what DXY is showing us, more buys. Thank you so much.